what they want to do for right now without having to really push onto it, but now they are.
Oh, there's going to be the first down as it's going to be the Elder Wolves caught in transition. It's going to be Crimson getting knocked down, and Gang as well.
No.
This is going really bad for Elder Wolves. GB69 still one of the last people up and alive. Zetsu off in the distance over there, taking some damage from the crew boys. As you can see, Leda is just trying to step up, hit these shots, getting a lot of damage. GB is just barely alive, but gets taken down. There is now only one member for EW up and alive, and he has taken a ton of damage.
And he's down, and that's going to be it for Elder Wolves. They're going to go out in
moly.
16th. Smoking Aces, it's just kind of the thing that goes with this circle and this compound in particular, is that there are so many ways for teams to just kind of avoid getting into your line of sight. So you end up, obviously, like I said, getting a high placement, but you just get very few kills unless you can pick some up at the end.
You can see Profi is now running down. Jason realizing he's in a little bit of trouble.
Frags
They just
coming
start to rain down next to him, but they're not going to do enough damage to him. Moody is just buying time. At some point, this little mini red zone is going to become a thing. But look at who's capitalizing off of it. It's Crew that's stepping forward. Sure, they got J-Sank, but now Crew is positioned right on top of Cloud9 as Moody is just trying to survive off of it. He just drops down to his belly. Profi's going back down for the res on the other side of it.
Wow.
But now it's going to allow all those solos up towards the top to start trying to go for a reposition. Smoking Aces is just listening to everything that's happening to him right now. Moody's just trying to hit any shots as he can as everybody from Crew is starting to encroach up onto him. And he goes down, but Profi did manage to get the res back over to K-Mine, so they are up and active, making their way up the hillside, but the Crew guys are just firing shots back down towards them. You can see that Sopalicious is just sitting there with that Car 98, waiting to just pop anybody's head that crests over that hillside. Crew boys trying to set their own traps, but with these two squads kind of vying against each other, it's really allowed the solos to continue to exist in this stage. They can't run around and kind of flush out everything, but we're down 10 seconds before we start getting to the final collapse stage.
Yeah, Cloud9 has 11 kills so far, so fantastic round despite the placement here. 4th place minimum here.
But okay,
I'm calling it right now. Smoking Aces wins this because they don't have to leave the compound until very, very late. They can just sit there and watch Crew run down the hill as the Blues pushing on.
All right, so here it goes. Final collapse point. K-Mine gets popped out. It's going to be Cloud9 going down in 4th place. Meanwhile, VZ, one of our last solo actually crawling through there. We are in that last circle as it's just going to slowly just crunch down over the next minute and 40 seconds. So VZ can do so much damage to Crew right now if he pops up. But Smoking Aces, like you're talking about, they have the angle
shots.
And that's going to be some nice shots coming out from VZ, getting a very influential down at that time. You can see now everybody from Crew has to look back this angle. VZ takes a lot of damage, does get knocked off of it, but he did get a knock of his own, and that's going to be influential. As you can see now, everybody on Smoking Aces realizes this could be their time to act. Just 2 members up from Crew right now, walking into 4 people. And sure, we can talk about Smoking Aces doesn't have a lot of kills, but it looks like they might be getting the last couple of kills that matter. Zarch just trying to get it, and he gets an influential down. That high ground position, getting Sopalicious down at that point is so important. Slowly and steadily, Waldo is crawling forward, just trying to survive. He is the last member on his team now. He's got to fight a 3v1. Does he have the clutch potential? Does he have the capabilities to do it? He is now taking a shot, giving away his position. You can see Crow trying to go for the angles on it. Blue's going to bind him. He does get it down onto one of them, but has to step up into it. He takes a ton of damage from the Blue. Smoking Aces gets the round win.
Smoking Aces had that compound. They held the compound. Like we said, it was their game to lose.
And I'm here on the stage with the winner, Define Legit, who did an incredible job. Your whole team, Smoking Aces, coming out real strong here.
Man, I've wanted this for a year. Everybody knows my journey, what I've been through. It's been an amazing journey. It's been a struggle. After what happened to me, I was not in the right mindset. I was depressed. I didn't want to touch PUBG. I was embarrassed personally. And the last year has just been me working through that. There's been tons of groups of players that I've played with. And just because I wasn't in the best state of mind, it didn't work out. These 3 guys that I have around me have a full, complete understanding of me and my past and exactly what they need to do to help me move forward because that's the biggest thing for me right now is my mindset. Once my mind is back where it was a year ago, I promise you I'm going to be on top of this stage.
As United's going to take that southern side, and
there
of course,
there it is.
There it is.
I was going to say, I bring the best circles. This is what I do. This is my job in life.
You had to do it, though. We're going to get that Valdemar circle. GG, well played. Looks like they're going to be still heading their way towards Valdemar for their normal loot spot.
You can hear a couple of the players back in the background behind us. It's like, oh.
I think they're trying to provide a little bit of support here for Roth. Roth down in the compound at the base of the hill as C9 Moody was driving by, maybe checking to see if this is a spot that C9 wants to hold. Roth very far away from his squad, but now that E United has kind of a line of sight on the rest of his squad mates, he might not be able to get too much support here.
Oh, you can see K-Mine catching a little bit of air. He's rolling down the side of it. Is Roth going to have the beat for it? He's trying to hit the shots, but he's going to have to go for a
reload.
reload. K-Mine somehow managed to survive through that. As you can see, Nerf just running through the hills off in the distance.
Luck.
They want to use the utility off of getting a kill, get those tools, loot them up.
Boom's going for it.
Boom does decide to make the aggressive push over there. We're going to find out if it pays off for him, as a lot of bullets are starting to come through. You can see the rest of Noble. The one remaining member is just trying to keep
Vin.
off of it.
Does he have the
Vin
grenade?
knows. Does he have the tools for it? Looking back
Yes,
over
he
towards
does.
the window.
Here comes the frag.
And this is the risk of going for it. He's going to hit it. Is he going to get it in the doorway?
Kobe!
Going to land right in there. And there we go. Nice aggressive plays coming out from Envy. That is really paying off for him. Everybody's just trying to slow creep their way through there. I do believe that we saw the last member of Cloud9 get taken down just a second ago. So with this, we're going to have E United that does have control over the lower part of the circle. We do have Wildcard already in position trying to go for where we were just a second ago.
Oh,
it's
there
going
he
to
is.
be Adapt, one of your go-to teams, but it's going to be Envy that goes ahead and takes down David.
It's 8 kills now for Envy and complete control over the northern side of this circle, as everything has been going down off the south side, and Envy has just been cleaning up anything they see on the north. Everybody knows that Adapt is in that compound.
Gets the wall. Gets the two. Looks back over to it. Look at this. Basher's just trying to survive off of this, and it's just going to be bullets raining down from Sharpshot with great shots. Envy hears this. Looks like they might be trying to capitalize, make their way into a third party. Basher, the last member alive.
Oh my gosh.
Sharpshot spins back around, realizing E United is coming down this hillside. So looking back over to the side of it, but it's actually going to be Pride that goes down from shots on that.
Yeah, Tumai Sharpshot trying to hold off E United. Tumai trying to get the res on Pride.
They're just trying to hit the ducks that are hanging out of this. You can just see all the heads crest over the side of the hill. You just got to take the peek, take the shot, look back down. He catches it on the push. You can see Sharpshot is just going absolutely insane right now.
Sharpshot still has Dill Hero in his sights. They get the res up. There's Wildcard back to 3 strong.
Taylor
but they
J's
are right
down.
in the center of the circle. They have everybody closing in around them.
Sharpshot had to hold that entire fight while that res was going on. So he is just holding 2 teams at bay by himself. It's just spin back and forth, making sure nobody encroaches
Pride
back
goes
up
down
toward
again.
him. And so with this, it's just going to be
Dill Hero down.
over. Good lord, Sharpshot. You are going
it.
insane.
Sharpshot just gets 2 more downs. He keeps turning around, making sure that Envy's not pushing on top of Pissed all the time. Don't peek that, buddy. You don't want to get in the line of fire with Sharpshot right now, as Zenith is now getting involved with Adapt.
E United also moving back down this hillside.
Yeah, they're both closing in on Pat Caps unsuspectingly.
Pat Caps is just praying. Nobody look this way.
Everyone's
Please.
gonna look
I
that
mean, he
way.
has no bit of cover. He's just kind of hanging out over there.
Yeah.
And he finally gets
No.
spotted out. Okay. Something managed to net himself a kill, but he did take some damage on it. And with how close Dill Hero is encroaching on this, if he manages to sneak back up and around this, he just has to hit a couple of shots over onto Adapt. But instead sees Crispier, goes for the shots onto one of them. Dill Hero goes down, but from the low ground position, it's going to be Pistol Time, who gets caught up by something, just trying to go for these flushes right now. I think that we are looking at a 2v1 at the direct time.
Looks
It's
like
going to
it.
be Geist.
Come on,
The last
Geist.
member looks back
Spot
up towards
the
Mini
line,
Griffin
Griffin.
Jr. But
Winner,
no,
winner, chicken dinner.
Adapt manages to get the round win.
Yeah, you're one of the teams with a little bit more LAN experience than I would say the majority of players here today. How has that factored into your play?
I feel like the experience overall from our team, it just not only can we shoot, but we also have the mechanical skill, placement when shooting, when to peek, when to unpeek, communications is really good. The first game was a little bit rocky, but we brought it back this last game, and like I said, we're all pumped just to play the next 2.
Gonna go through here. Naturally, information from one member of Cloud9 being relayed to another, so they know to rotate on that angle. But Lord, that's a lot of damage, K-Mine. How are you gonna choose to play around this?
No.
Oh, he drives right up next to Lush. He was trying to play against the wall.
Did
Maybe
he
try
try
to
to
get a med.
switch seats and shoot Lush
I think he
there?
did.
It didn't work out.
This is starting to
It
go
didn't
bad for
work out.
Cloud9 as Zen gets
Terrible.
another down off of that. That's going to be Profi and K-Mine both down as the first 2 players in this round.
New circle about to pop. Where are we going to go?
Oh.
Right into the middle. So Oxy, E United, THC all still feeling pretty good. Adapt has some pretty good position as well on the high ground here.
And there we
it
go.
is.
Look at that. So popping right over here, you can see Baja Waka being the
my
front
gosh.
man. It is just nades raining down right next to EW, guys. They're wanting to have a solid performance off of this. Baja taking a
Where
lot
are
of
the
damage.
shots?
He actually
Yo!
does go down off of a nice push down the side from GB, but you can see Valiant still
no.
hold that top
Explosion.
position.
Tensensu's the last
That
one alive.
nade is just tearing them apart.
Look at
and
that.
look at this.
The
Walking
M249
into it.
is destroying
Good
everybody.
Lord. Just
Holy.
everyone dies.
Elder Wolves goes out at last place again. Unfortunate stuff. That's 2 rounds today that they finished in 16.
Fudge might be also approaching on a similar angle, and Envy is just waiting for the trap to come alive. Trying to hit the spray onto it. You can see Boom's trying to run this side, and a vehicle explosion tears them down. Fudge just cuts right through them, just trying to survive.
No
and
way.
he narrowly, oh no, he does not make it as he bounces bounces into the wall. It's enough to knock him. So Adaculus and Fudge are both down there.
Who else is up for Noble?
There is one
Where is
member
he?
that cut off the side, jumped off the bike a second ago.
I don't see him.
I have no... who is up for Noble?
I'm not seeing him on the minimap.
GG Will Play is going to get finished off here.
Oh,
Wildcard
boy.
now getting picked off by player 1.
A little bit of exchange going back and forth between that. Pride still has a little bit of cover piece that he can go for the res off of, but you can see player 1 Esports realizing that their player got down is going to retreat back over. All 3 of them that are up are coming back over there to try to provide some form of defense. This is going to allow Terra to make his way slowly and steadily closer towards the safe zone. You can see
Pat.
the player 1 Esports guys are wanting to try to get something off of that, but Pat Cap's still trying to make his way through here. Does get an influential down off of this, but he's going to go down as Terra is nowhere near him. Nades are starting to come out. India's just trying to survive at this stage, running out and around. There's just so many teams around Taro's. He's just trying to cross through, and there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, beautiful Nate came out there, and player 1 Esports going to be the team that comes out on top of that whole exchange.
It's popping off to the west, but Adapt has to figure out something to do here.
We haven't seen any vehicle fortifications really come into play yet through the rounds, and so if we still have a couple of vehicles left up for Adapt, they might just try to take their vehicles. Yeah, you can see that they're all loading up right now. They're going to drive down, try to make a wedge building fortification for themselves. Blow themselves up. Are they going to crash it?
Boy, here we go.
That brave. You can see taking the shots onto it, and yes, they're just going to step out.
No, sir.
That's going to be Charity as the first one down. As it is just Charity lined up perfectly onto this. Now the Broncos coming rolling down the hillside, but something does manage to survive. Moody is back behind him, though. That could be absolutely huge as it is. It's going to be Moody that gets a down in the flesh onto it. So there's still one member left from Adapt who had to make a hard, terrible cross down that hillside, and THC defends it so well.
Yeah, that was beautiful stuff. Everyone trying to get some THC, but THC holding it down.
Oh, you see Crew having to leave their spot. Minifridge is going to pop one of them. He gets down Mystery. Moody's still trying to make his way up here, though. He's going to have to make his way through THC. Charity's already down.
But with this, you can see Charity is down on the outside of this. We've got Minifridge that's caught up in this fight on the outside. This might distract. Everybody from THC is starting to look that direction. Is the grenade going to actually land? It looks like it's going to at least... Oh, it does get Mystery! So now Leda is just getting out of dodge right now. He's like, how did that even happen? That's going to be such a dangerous res to go for. Minifridge Jr. is just trying to survive right now. He's going to go ahead and flush it out. J-Sank's got the smoke right next to him, but Leda is caught up looking back over towards Minifridge Jr. With all this firefight, finally Moody does get spotted out as he's trying to run back down inside the safe zone. J-Sank, this could be your opportunity. Also, Leda, if he hears this firefight, he might step up into it. A lot of shots coming out. J-Sank gets the down on the one, gets the down on the 2 of them. If you're Leda right now, you have to see this. Can you hit the shots onto it? It's so close. Leda
takes out Jay.
Can you get involved in this? There's only one minute left. Leda, can you do anything off of this? He's looking around. Does he have any nades to work with? Gets the flush onto one of them. Starting to realize, hey, there's too many people off of it. And yes, this is down to 1v1. Leda has to drop down.
Health.
He's so low on life, but Leda knows he has to get this.
Does he have a grenade?
Off of it. I don't think that we see any utility with him yet.
No, doesn't look like
Levi
it.
wants to go for this res back over here. He wants to at least get one person off of it, but that means that Adam is not really going to have a lot of time to make anything work with this. Leda's trying to get some type of angle off of it. The longer he waits, the more people are going to be able to get reses, get meds off. The longer Leda waits, this is going to turn so much harder for him. He just wants to hit some type of shot back over there, and he gets it back down to a 1v1. He's going for the spray.
He finished the kill.
It's going to be the happy
with the
campers.
win.
The happy campers get the round, but a valiant attempt coming out from J-Sank there towards the end.
THC for the win, and the winner win a chicken dinner.
Is it important for you guys in your strategy for the 4 of you to maintain a high kill count? Is that something you go after at all, or is it all about positioning, all about where you are on the map?
Okay, honestly, right now, it just depends on positioning, depends on the zone. Like, if we get favored as much as we did there and we have the ideal position, then we just mainly make sure that we keep 4 up. That way we can get a win like that, where we were able to use us being 4 up, push those solos, wrap around. We almost lost it. J-Sank, oh my God, dude. That grows is nuts.
We've got one more match for you coming up today. You guys feeling ready?
Oh, we're ready. We already planned to get 2 in a row here.
2 players are down. He had just gotten that, I think it was a Groza double kill.
Yeah.
Do you push there? He didn't have any utility, so the only chance is to go for a low health push on a 1.
He wasn't the one that had the Groza double kill. It was a member of, I believe, VG that got that. He was just sitting there on the backside. We forget how much of a benefit we have from being a spectator. We see exactly who is down, when, and where. They still have the kill feed, but it can sometimes be hard to really follow everything on it.
So let's take a look at this new amazing AR map that we've got here in the stadium, the flight path and the drops. You can see where they landed and where THC started the journey that ultimately brought them to the win. Through the drop zones of multiple teams, including right between where Oxy got their start. They came out in the end with a great victory. And that's kind of what you're going to expect to see on Miramar. Teams with short transitions tend to do the best, right?
And we got the full map up there.
Oh my goodness.
Military base circle looks like might be coming our way. Keep in mind, we still have a lot of the island proper inside the circle. There's a lot of water to play around. That's going to make rotations a little bit more difficult. That way they wouldn't be lined up for shots.
They're running.
But Cloud9 is still hunting down kills, and it's going to be, does Nerf see this at this point? I think that he might have spotted out. They have a general location for it. Nerf's going for a couple of shots back over to D-Treats, already down to about a fourth of his life. There he goes. Moody goes ahead and finishes it down. So that's just going to be a full flush. It's going to be one of the guys driving right in front of Nerf. And look at this. We already have David halfway down. Profi is just unrelenting, jumping into the UAZ, running down there. Oogly's just trying to come up and provide some type of some support for his teammates, but it's just going very badly for them. Looks like K-Mine has managed to get to a point where he can potentially be safe, but look at everybody from Envy is beating back over that direction. And these are two teams. We talk about sometimes fear coming into play. This is going to be something Envy needs. They need that invigoration. They know they got it down onto K-Mine. They want these kills based off of it. They want to damage these guys because Cloud9 has been having a very decent day so far.
Real smart there from Moody, though, to take out those tires and can protect his teammate here. They do have the smoke down. He should be able to get the res. All they have to do is hop off the side of this bridge.
He is
just a pixel.
Just barely alive. I almost feel like a bullet could just ricochet off of something out of that and take him down. That is going to be so close. That had to be a shot from Mole. That had to be one. How to get away from each other. Oh, and speaking of this, look at this trap just set and waiting by the smoke, and Aces guys managing to net themselves double downs.
Unfortunate there for the THC boys.
Levi and Adam, they're not letting them get the kills.
They're running down into the water and drowning themselves.
Oh my gosh.
But at least they get the loot, right?
Easy clap.
Yeah. Next level strats coming through there.
Yeah, that was smart.
So you can see what we're talking about now about the lay of the land. We've got Envy that just heard that firefight from Leda is going to move back down that way. Cloud9's also going to have to make their way inside the safe zone. Oddly enough, one of our boys from before, Zenith's patron, still inside the safe zone, but a lot of these guys are just biding their time. As you can see, Leda hears everybody moving around him.
Look, you have the entirety of Envy right here. They're like,
my Lord!
To pop off.
You can see everybody just charge back over there. Fudge hears this and he's like, whoa, okay, I'm glad they didn't come this direction. Vicious Gaming is still holding down that low spot, but they're behind so many different trees. Valiant could have his time to this is his opportunity. Gets the one on it, looking back down. Is he going to hit the spread on the next one? Valiant still up and alive. Now managing to make his way into cover that was provided by another team.
K-Mine gets taken down, though, so now it's just a 3v3 here, straight between C9 and Vicious Gaming. Meanwhile, Valiant's still up. Dash is going to go down.
Oh, and Profi gets knocked as well. It's going to be Moody up. Off on the side of it. Look at that. Protege is still alive over there. Moody's trying to hit the angle off of it. Beautiful nade coming out from Nerf. This is starting to turn very bloody for every team down in this lower location. Keep in mind, Valiant
going down to Valiant.
Valiant's
going to be a 2v1 now.
It's the kill off of it, so now we have the 2v1. Can we potentially get the rest? Look at this. Valiant's not, he realizes this is his opportunity. He's trying to set some more pace, but he's going to get taken down, and that's going to give Cloud9 the victory.
18 kills? My goodness.
Thank you guys so much. I've got K-Mine on the stage, and you might recognize him from the kill feed. I saw you all 4 games absolutely racking up kills. What changed in Game 4 that allowed you guys to bring it home?
What changed in Game 4? I think we just got our comms a little slower. Usually when we start a tournament, we're a little less confident. Sometimes the comms are a little messy, but I think this game really got our stuff back on track.
Yeah, we saw some interesting rotations from some of the other teams. Anyone out there that's a little bit extra concerning for you guys as an opponent?
I don't really have a name in mind right now. I think we're pretty confident we can do this.
All right, well, this is the last game of the day. You get to go home, take a break. You've got tomorrow off. How are you guys going to be spending it?
Tonight, we're probably just going to relax, be ready for tomorrow. Nothing crazy.
All right, well, you guys rest up, prepare yourselves for tomorrow. I'm going to give it back to the casters to wind down the day here.